How y'all doing? How y'all doing? What's up? Let me hit the YouTube real quick, yo. Give me a second, yo. Let me hit the YouTube. How's everybody doing tonight? Don't forget, if you like this stream, as soon as you join the stream, give us a like, give us a share. Share this video. Where we at, y'all? All right, here we go. Let me put this on Facebook really quick, yo. All right. All right. We on Facebook. Got it up there. How's everybody doing today? Thanks for joining the stream. Don't forget, as soon as you get in here, give this page a like, give this video a like, hit that thumbs up. We appreciate it. Don't forget to join the chat. Today we're gonna have a good debate, man. Today we're gonna have a good debate. Versus is back. We got another versus on the way, August 3rd. That's right. You heard right. August 3rd is the next versus. NYC Stand Up. Harlem's own Dipset, 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 Dipset versus Yonkers, New York. Styles P, Chic Luch, Jada Kiss the Monster. Woo! Woo! Can't tell y'all how excited I am for this versus. I've enjoyed most of the verses up to this point, so I can't complain. There's been a few duds. There's been a few duds. But this one right here, whew, two of my all-time favorite groups. Y'all know how I feel about Rockefeller. Y'all know, throw the diamond up all the time. Y'all know how I feel about Rockefeller. There was a time Dipset was on Rockefeller Records. Yeah, yes, it really happened. Jada Kiss, to me, Jada Kiss to me is in that top 10 of all time debate. Jada Kiss has been around for a long time. And Jada Kiss is still here, 2021, dropping music. So this verse is right here, Madison Square Garden. They said tickets are already on sale. I tried to go look for tickets. I couldn't find them. But tickets are already on sale. This is probably the first versus that is in a really big venue. If I'm incorrect, hit the comments. Let me know if I'm wrong about that. But this might be the first versus that's in a really big venue. Shout out to Clayton Phillips. Clayton Phillips is in the chat. Clayton, thanks for joining the stream today. Appreciate it. This versus might change things when it comes to verses. And hear me out. Hear me out. I'm going to go into it in just a second. Today we're also going to talk about T-Pain going on his epic rant about new rappers all sounding the same. I feel like a lot of people have been saying that for a long time. There's been a lot of people have been saying that for maybe the last 5, 7 years. All of these new artists, all of this new music we're listening to, there's no diversity in the music. So we're going to chat about T-Pain on his rant. And I got a bone to pick with y'all, man. Yeah, I got a bone to pick with y'all. We put up a post on the community tab last week. Let me just check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There were 20 albums. There were 20 albums featured in the post. There were 20 albums featured in that post. Some really good albums. So they got some classics on there. And you guys hit the comments. You guys hit the chat. You guys gave us your top 3 of those 20 albums that were on there. Most of y'all excluded some pretty important albums. I got a bone to pick with y'all today about that. We're gonna go through that list of those 20 albums. A lot of y'all dropped what your favorites are. We're gonna go through a few of those today as well. But I'm low key upset with some of y'all with some of your picks. Your picks were great. Some of your picks were great, but there were some albums I didn't see in any of your top 3s. I was totally shocked by it. So we're going to talk about that today too as well. Don't forget, as soon as you join the stream, give us a like, give us a thumbs up. If you love these videos, share these videos. Give us a share. NYC 187 is in the building. NYC, thank you for joining the stream. So we're talking about the LOX Verzuz Dipset. I need y'all to hit the comments. Let me know who y'all going with. First of all, first off the bat, who you got? You got Dipset or you got the LOX? I don't want to hear y'all going in the middle. I don't want to hear this is for the culture. I don't want to hear, oh, I can't pick. I don't want to hear, I'm from New York. I love them both. No, no. Choose a side. Choose a side. Let me know who you're going with. Drop it in the comments. You going with the LOX or you going with Dipset? We got Jake Banger XXX in the building. Jake, thank you for joining the stream. Clayton is giving the thank you, Clayton. NYC 187 says salute. Thank you, NYC 187. Jake said it should be G-Unit versus Dipset. Listen, Jake. Listen, Jake. Everybody out there has been reaching out to 50 Cent and G-Unit to do a versus. Jake Banger. Everybody has been talking about G-Unit, G-Unit, G-Unit doing a versus. Talk to your man 50 Cent. That's what y'all need to do, Jake. Thanks for the comment, Jake. But Jake, being serious. Let's be serious, Jake. Let's be serious for a second. I would have loved to see G-Unit go against Dipset. If G-Unit went against Dipset, I would want them to make a stage where in the middle of the stage is a big space and there's 2 stages, one on the left, one on the right, G-Unit on the right, Dipset on the left. Because I don't want them having the stage where they can it would have been chaos. It would have been chaos. So yes, I would have loved to see a G-Unit versus Dipset. 2 big stages. Dipset got their crew over there. G-Unit got the crew over there. Hit for hit. There's animosity. Jim don't like 50. 50 don't like yeah. It would have been amazing for hip hop. But Jake, you got to realize. You and a lot of other people, Jake, have to realize that 50 Cent does not want to lose in a versus. 50 Cent has built his career on being the bully. 50 Cent has challenged many artists in the past. 50 Cent challenged Kanye to an album sell-off. Kanye washed him. He went against the game. He went against Ja Rule. He so-called ended Ja Rule's career. The game is still around. He went against Rick Ross. Rick Ross is still here. 50 Cent does not want to take a L. Not at this time. He got Power. He got that new BMF show coming out. He doing his thing. But Jake, you got to understand, and a lot of people out there that's asking for G Unit versus. Number one, 50 doesn't even want to be affiliated with G Unit anymore. Listen to his interviews, how he talks about these guys, they never had a potential, blah, blah, blah. And he does not want to take a L. So, Jake, listen, man, I would want to see it. I would have been front and center if G Unit Dipset. If G Unit went against Dipset, I'm going G Unit. If there was a G Unit versus Dipset battle, G Unit. I love Dipset, but if you asked me to pick, I would have took G Unit. It's not going to happen, y'all. It's like Jay-Z Nas. It's just not going to happen. Yes, we want it to happen. We're champion for it. It's not going to happen, y'all. We got Nicholas McFarlane in the building. Nicholas, thanks for joining the stream as usual. Jake is over there laughing. Jake, man, a lot of people have been calling 50 out, man. 50 don't want that smoke right now, man. Nicholas said I got the LOX. All right, there you go. There you go. So New York City. This is the thing I want to ask you guys. This is one thing I want to ask you. Who are going to be the special guests for this versus? You can't tell me y'all can't tell me y'all don't want to see a versus and not see a special guest. Who are going to be the special guest? Who's Dipset going to bring out? Who is the LOX going to bring out? Remember, and shout out to Jason. Jason has been hitting up the Instagram chat. But 4 or 5 shows ago, I told y'all, Jim Jones says if this ever happens, if they ever do a versus, Jim Jones says the way he wants to format it, he wants to have 5 Jim songs, 5 Cam songs, 5 Joel songs, and 5 from the group. Make 20 songs. There's no way these guys are going to come out. New York, listen, there's no way they're going to do a versus in New York City, in Madison Square Garden, on a world stage, and don't bring out special guests. Who's going to be the special guest? I got a few I'm going to mention. I want to see what you guys got to say. If the LOX brings out somebody to do a special guest, who do you think they're going to bring out? If Dipset brings out, if Cameron does Fantastic Four, and if you don't want to Fantastic Four is a song off the DJ Clue mixtape. It has Cannabis, Pun, Nori, Cameron's on there. If Cam does Fantastic Four, is Nori going to show up? Listen, y'all. There has to be some special guests for this verse. This is one of the biggest verses to date. Again, if I'm wrong, drop in the comment section. But as far as I can remember, this is the biggest venue that Versus has been on in Madison Square Garden. All right? I'm kind of low-key upset. It's on a Tuesday. August the 3rd falls on a Tuesday. I don't know why they put it on a Tuesday. But let me know who y'all think is going to be special guests. We got Jason in the building. Jason, thanks for joining the stream. We got Diamond Onyx in the building. Diamond Onyx, thank you for joining the stream. Hold up, yo. Why is Jason and Diamond Onyx joining the stream at the same time? You know what? I won't even touch that. We got my man Nigel Aaron in the building, all the way from Trinidad and Tobago. My brother Nigel, what's up, man? Shout out, y'all. Drop in the comments. Shout out my boy Nigel, man. Shout out my boy Nigel in the comments. Trinidad and Tobago, man. Carenage, Lance Meter Road, big up. Diamond Onyx is here. I want to go into my low-key rant about y'all. I want to rant on y'all. Let me hit some comments first. We got Jake Banger XXX. Jake says, I'm going with Dipset because they have more club and radio bangers, but the LOX are better lyrically. Woo! 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 Pump them brakes. Pump them brakes, Jake. Pump them brakes. So, Dipset, you're going with Dipset number one. All right, shout out to that. They have more club and radio bangers than the LOX? Cameron hasn't dropped a Cameron hasn't dropped anything critically acclaimed in a number of years. Joel Santana hasn't dropped anything critically acclaimed in a bunch of years. The only one that's really been active on Dipset is Jim Jones lately. Jada is still dropping stuff. Chic is still dropping. Styles P just dropped the album last week. Yeah, yeah. Dipset got some bangers. Okay, okay. All right, all right, Jake. I hear you. So Jake is going with Dipset. Shout out to Jake. Jason is here. Jason says, what's up, chat? Checking in from work. Jason is making them donuts, man. Make that money, Jason. I see you. Drop in the comments, Jason. Who you going with? Dipset or LOX? I know who you're going with. You better go with LOX. If Jason go with Dipset, I'm ending the stream right now. That's a word. Diamond Onyx says versus Dipset. It will be because ain't nobody fucking with my click. Woo. So Diamond is going with Dipset. Okay. Dipset getting love, man. All right. I see y'all. Diamond Onyx says bars in the chat. What it do? Shout out to Diamond. Diamond Onyx says Nigel Aaron. Hello to you, Islander. Shout out to my boy Nigel, man. Drop Nigel in the comment section there, y'all. Jason says it's gonna be close. Kind of leaning towards LOX because of lyrics. Jason, we know why you're leaning to the LOX, man. Yonkers, man. You Jersey, you Yonkers. Everybody know where you're going with it, Jason. Jason is going with the LOX. I'm gonna get in. I'm gonna get into my rant with y'all. Like I said, man, we posted up. And we asked you guys to pick your top 3 albums out of those albums right there. I'm gonna go through the 20 albums. I'm gonna go through the 20 albums. All right. You guys had a chance to pick 3 out of those 20. These are the 20 albums. DMX, It's Dark and Hell is Hot. G-Unit, Beg for Mercy. Snoop Doggy Dogg, Doggy Style. Notorious B.I.G., Life After Death. Dr. Dre, the 2001 album. Jay-Z, The Blueprint. Ghostface Killer, Supreme Clientele. Tupac, All Eyes on Me. Nas, Illmatic. Dr. Dre, The Chronic. The Notorious B.I.G., Ready to Die. Raekwon the Chef, Only Built for Cuban Link, the first album. Mobb Deep, the infamous album. 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying. Eminem, the Marshall Mathers LP. Tupac, Machiavelli album. Lloyd Banks album, Hunger for More. The Game, the documentary. 50 Cent's The Massacre. And NWA, Straight Outta Compton. I'm going to go right into it, man. I'm low-key mad at y'all, man. I'm going to name some albums that none of y'all was mentioning in your top 3. Before I do that, I'm going to go and give y'all some of the albums that y'all were mentioning. Hold on. Oh, y'all, I'm so pissed with y'all this week, man. Hold on, let me get this here, man. Y'all be doing some. All right. I'm gonna call some names out today. Nicholas McFarlane dropped his top 3. Nicholas went with All Eyes on Me, Illmatic, Ready to Die. That's tough. Nicholas, that's a tough. Ready to Die, one of my all-time favorite albums. All Eyes on Me is a tough double CD, man. So Nicholas, I see that. TBJ says Illmatic, It's Dark and Hell is Hot, The Massacre. All right. Bobby Granson, Chronic, All Eyes on Me, Ready to Die. Being on Top Draft, All Eyes on Me, Ready to Die, The Blueprint. Tish Jones, It's Dark and Hell is Hot, Illmatic, All Eyes on Me. Clayton Phillips, Clayton is here today. Clayton, shout out to Clayton. Clayton chose Get Rich or Die Trying, The Chronic, The Blueprint. Clayton, okay. Norman Bates, Machiavelli, Life After Death, It's Dark and Hell is Hot. Jonito 41, Illmatic, Purple Tape, Ready to Die. Listen, man. Listen. I was going through that list of all of y'all there, and hardly anybody mentioned Snoop Doggy Dogg's Doggy Style album. We had 42 comments of y'all picking 3 albums out of those 20 albums. Out of those 20 albums, there were more than 42 comments. And almost nobody chose Doggy Style. I think I saw one person went with The Chronic. Ain't nobody chose Only Built for Cuban Link. Ain't nobody chose Supreme Clientele. Wu-Tang. And ain't nobody chose Eminem, the Marshall Mathers album? Supreme Clientele, Eminem, Only Built for Cuban Links, I think I saw one person. The Chronic, I think I saw one person. Y'all left out Doggy Style? Oh, man. Y'all gotta hit the comments. Let me know, man. I'm totally baffled. Let me hit the comments, man. We got Eric Stone in the building. Eric Stone, thank you for joining the stream. Eric Stone says, yo. We got Diamond. Diamond says, that's dope. Diamond Alex says, Jim J, my fault. Yep, Mom got a few new singles. That's dope. So, yo, I want y'all to hit the comments. Let me know who y'all going with. Y'all going with the LOX or y'all going with Dipset? Listen, who is going to be the special guest? Let me hit one more comment before we get into that. We got Paul Pitts, 206. Paul Pitts, thank you for joining the stream today. Paul Pitts says, is this Dipset versus G-Unit, or is this the LOX versus G-Unit? If I'm not mistaken, I believe they were talking about State Property versus G-Unit. So Paul Pitts, August 3rd, it is the LOX versus Dipset. Like I told people before, a lot of people have been asking for G-Unit to do a versus against many different, but it doesn't seem like 50 Cent wants to organize a G-Unit versus. Maybe his plate is too full right now. Maybe he's scared. Whatever the case is, G-Unit doesn't seem like there's going to be a versus anytime soon. August 3rd on a Tuesday, 9 p.m., Madison Square Garden. Tickets are already on sale. The LOX versus Dipset. Let me tell y'all what I think is going to be a game changer for this versus. Dipset and the LOX has a lot of great songs in between them. But I think this versus, there's a lot of ego. There's a lot of ego on Dipset's side. Okay, Cameron is a very prideful person. He thinks he's the best. He thinks he's super lyrical. He thinks he's super nice. Cam is just one of those persons that does not want to lose. Jim Jones is the same way. Jim Jones has that Harlem attitude. It's grind. Jim Jones thinks he's nice. He was challenging rappers out here last 2 weeks, talking about he want to go against Conway and all that. So when you put Cameron and Jim Jones together, Wells, and you put them against the LOX, They don't want to lose against the LOX. I know the LOX is lyrical. When it comes to lyrics, the LOX is going to smash Dipset. But like somebody else says in the chat, Dipset got bangers. Dipset got heat. There was a time in New York City that Dipset was running New York City, yo. Facts. That's super facts. Ask anybody. Harlem was changed forever when that Dipset movement came through. So this versus, there's a couple of crew cuts that these guys can perform that will send the garden crazy. You're not going to be there, you home and you on your phone, you're on your TV watching this. There's a couple of songs that if they play those songs, and if they have special guests that come out for those, listen, let me tell y'all something. Cameron did Bout It, Bout It. But Bout It is Masterpiece song. They remixed it. If Cameron brings out Master P in the garden to do the... Listen, I know Jay-Z's busy. I know Hov is busy. I know Hov is doing some things right now. And the Hov got his calendar filled right now. But Beanie Siegel has been. Beanie Siegel is out there. Beans has been calling out Nori. Okay, Beans is out in the street. Beans is doing shows. The state property, the Rock, and the LOX is doing shows right now. Beans is out there. Jadakiss has pull. Jada got pull. Styles P got some pull too. If Jadakiss, Styles P, and the LOX, yo Hov, yo Hov, I need you. If Jadakiss, Beanie Siegel, Sauce Money, and Jay-Z come on that stage to do Reservoir Dogs, that it's gonna go crazy. If Beanie Siegel, Sauce Money, and Jay-Z walk out on that stage with Jadakiss and perform Reservoir Dogs, Dipset, it's over. It's over. I don't know if Jadakiss can get Jay-Z to come outside. I don't know if Styles P can call Sauce Money to get Sauce Money to come perform. Beanie Siegel, yeah. There are going to be some interesting songs played on this versus. Like I said, like I mentioned, Reservoir Dogs is a big hit. Fantastic Four is a huge hit. I know Pun is not here no more. Cannabis. You think if they call Cannabis right now to come out there with DJ Clue and Nori to do Fantastic Four, Cannabis won't show up? Hit the comment section, man. Let me know. Let me know if y'all think. Let me know if y'all think that we're gonna have special guests for this one. I'm gonna hit the comment section. Let me see what y'all talking about. So going back to Paul Pitts. Paul Pitts. Shout out to Paul Pitts. Thanks for joining. Eric Stone says he's going with the LOX. Woo. Jake Banger says Nas, Illmatic, Jay-Z's Reasonable Doubt, LOX, We Are the Streets. Woo. Whoa. We Are the Streets wasn't on that list. Hold up. No. We Are the Streets wasn't on that list. Jake, Illmatic was on there, yes. Reasonable Doubt was not on there either. Blueprint. All right, so go to the community section and look at the list of the 3 albums and drop them in there, Jake. There's a list on there on the community section. We got Sylvester Teasdale in the building. Sylvester, thanks for joining the stream. Sylvester is going with the LOX NYC 187. All Eyes on Me, Illmatic, and Life After Death. That's tough. Woo. That's tough. That's a good. That's Life After Death, double CD. I still like Ready to Die over Life After Death, and it's not really what people think. The effects of Ready to Die had a bigger effect on me when I first heard it from when I heard Life After Death. But Life After Death is an amazing double CD. All Eyes on Me is an amazing double CD. Illmatic, people say that that's one of the best CDs of all time. NYC 187, that's a good list. Sylvester Teasdale says Dipset got bangers for real. Facts. That's true. I'm not disputing that. They got bangers. Eric Stone says Jimmy don't want it with the machine. Whew. Yeah. Jim Bucket. Jimmy's my man. Jim Jones is my man. Jim Jones has been the most consistent Dipset artist. Okay? Jim Jones used to be the least lyrical Dipset artist, but he has elevated his game and he has stayed most consistent. But when it comes to bars, he's not messing with Conway. You're right about that, Eric. Christopher Cordero, thank you for joining the stream, Christopher. Christopher says, welcome to New York City with Ho. Oh my God, yo! Woo! If Cameron brings, listen. Only time you went platinum is with your chain of no disrespect to Cam. If Cameron brings out Hove, welcome to New York City. Welcome to New York City. Ooh. It's the home of 9/11, the place of the lost towers. We still banging. We never lost power. Tell them, yo, man. Y'all don't get me hyped. Let's go into album of the week, man. Let's go into album of the week, yo. Christopher, chill, bro. Chill. That New York, that Welcome to New York City tracks always gives me chill, man. Christopher, chill. Yo, let's do album of the week. And it's only right. Album of the week is 2 CDs this week. All right, so album of the week. There you have it. We Are the Streets. Oh my God, yo, this album got run. Yo, ran through this album, man. Album broke. We Are the Streets. This album got so much play, yo. My bad. Look, I trashed the album out, man. We Are the Streets. Diplomatic Immunity. Double CD. Diplomatic Immunity. Diplomats. It's only right. Album of the week. Dipset versus the LOX. Dipset. Album of the week. Listen, y'all. This has me thinking. After this versus, now think about this, y'all. This is one of the biggest verses that's going to go down. One of the biggest venues. Madison Square Garden is iconic. Everybody's going to be watching. The numbers are going to be crazy. People around the world are going to be watching this. You have two of the biggest groups from New York. Okay, the LOX has been around since the early 90s, and the LOX is still pumping out music. Dipset has been out early. They're still pumping out music. Dipset's movement was crazy here in New York City and in other states. The LOX, coming from Puff Daddy, coming off of shiny suits, dropping We Are the Streets, changing their whole mantra, sticking with their roots. They don't want to be down with that shiny suit stuff. They want to drop hard street music, and they're still here. These are two iconic hip hop groups, yo. This is going to be one of the biggest verses. Where do we go from here? Where do we go? Where do we go after this verses? If this versus does big numbers, it's in a big venue. You got New York versus New York, two of the biggest groups out there. Where does it go from there? Do we fall back down to another mediocre versus, or do they keep shooting for the top? When is Lil Kim gonna take her iconic status and put it out there? Kim, this is an alley-oop for you, Kim. You're talking about Nicki Minaj. Nobody want to see you with Nicki Minaj. Kim, this is the alley-oop. After this, y'all gotta understand. After this versus, depending on how this versus does, and I think it's gonna do amazing. After this versus, they have to shoot higher. Timbaland, Swiss Beats, they got the next verses after this. They have to go for it. Lil Kim, this is your time to step up. Nicki Minaj? Nicki Minaj don't got hits to bang with you. Nicki Minaj don't got the drugs. Nicki Minaj don't got no Quiet Storm remix. People want to see Foxy Brown versus Lil Kim. This is the alley-oop, y'all. Whoever comes after this, y'all better take this and run with it. Kim, we all know you're a fashion icon, Kim. We were here. We saw it. We saw you wearing Moschino. We saw you wearing Chanel. We saw all the wigs. We saw all the clothes. We saw all the fashion. We all know you're a fashion icon. We know you got bars. Yeah, Biggie may have helped write some of your rhymes on your first album, but you're still here. You're still pumping out music after Biggie passed. So I'm not worried about that. You're still an icon in my eyes. But nobody don't want to see you with Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj don't got Lil Kim hits. Listen, hold on. Y'all, listen. I know some of y'all, Nicki, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Lil Kim's first album. Nicki Minaj does not have a big mama thing. Nicki Minaj does not have a no time. Nicki Minaj does not have a crush on you. What is Nicki Minaj going to play when Lil Kim plays drugs? What is Nicki going to play? Monster? Dreams? Not Tonight. What is Nicki Minaj going to play when Lil Kim drops Not Tonight? Are you kidding me? LOX versus Dipset. This is a setup, y'all. This is a setup. I know the world is opening back up. I know Tim and Swizz is trying to put together some big verses. But this is a setup, y'all. You don't go from the last two verses we just saw, right? Shout out to my girl Eve. Shout out to Trina. Eve was in a booth somewhere in UK. Trina was, it looked like a club, little stage, small stage. The crowd was so. After that, they had the Bobby Brown versus Keith Sweat. Small stage, small crowd. You don't go from that to go to Madison Square Garden. You don't go from those small little tiny venues to the world's most famous arena and then after that go back down. You can't go back down after that. Where do they go after Madison Square Garden? What artists do they put on there after Madison Square Garden? Who? Kim, if you're watching this, I doubt you're watching this, Kim. Kim, if you're watching this is your time, yo. This is your time, Kim, to say, you know what? Bring it on. Whoever y'all want, bring it on. I'm gonna hit the comment section. Let me see what y'all talking about in the comments. Thanks for joining the stream, everybody. Don't forget, as soon as you join the stream, give us a thumbs up, give us a like. Like this video right here, y'all. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you all for coming through as always. Let me see what y'all talking about up in here. Again, I'm gonna go back to NYC 187. His top 3 albums from that 20 album list. All Eyes on Me, Illmatic, Life After That. That is dope. Sylvester Teasdale, Dipset got bangers for real. Sylvester is correct. Eric Stone says, Jimmy don't want it with the Machine Conway. You're correct. Christopher says, welcome to New York City with Hov. If that drops, I'm going to lose my damn mind. Eric Stone says, that ain't happening, Cat. All right, Eric. All right. Eric Stone says, yeah, me too. Ready to Die was a soul toucher. Yeah, let me tell y'all, man. Let me tell you something. I was living in Hollis, Queens, New York, Hollis, Queens. I was renting out a room in a house in Hollis, Queens when Ready to Die dropped back when I was younger, in my early 20s. And I went on Jamaica Avenue. Back then, there was a couple stores on Jamaica Avenue, 165, that used to sell albums when the albums released. And I got Ready to Die, yo. I shot back home, threw that in. Man, listen. There's a lot of albums I've purchased and listened to, and the production on Ready to Die, the way the album opened, the way the album closed, the skits, the bars, I swear to you, I think I may have run that album maybe back 3 or 4 times that day, back to back to back to back. Ready to Die, when I remember sitting down on my floor in my bedroom, bumping, and I had some big ass speakers back then too, bumping Ready to Die. And Ready to Die, man, it's just one of those albums that when I put that on, I could just let that run. And I can remember exactly where I was, what I was doing when I bumped Ready to Die. So shout out to Eric Stone. Ready to Die is a soul toucher, man, for real. Diamond Onyx says, facts, Jim Jones. Shout out to Jim Jones for staying consistent, man. We got, oh man, I'm going to butcher this name. I apologize, Sobi. I apologize, Sobi, if I'm butchering your name. Sobi's in the stream. Thanks for joining the stream. Says the main hitter in that battle going to be Styles P, Jadakiss, Santana, and Killer Cam. Whoa. Pump your brakes. Sobi Zanebs. I'm probably butchering it. I'm sorry. Sobi says the main hitter in that battle is going to be Styles P, Jadakiss, Joel Santana, and Killer Cam. How dare you disrespect Jim Jones like that? How dare you disrespect Jim Jones like that? Are you talking about they only performing old hits? If they're only performing the old hits Okay, when was the last time you saw Joel Santana perform? When was the last time you saw Cam perform? Jim Jones is out there. Jim's is doing shows left and right. Before the pandemic, Jim's was doing it. Jim Jones is the only member of Dipset that has dropped music in the last maybe 4 years. Maybe Cam dropped something on the low, maybe so. But Jim has been the most consistent lately. Jim still got the vocals. Jimmy is still on stage. How dare you disrespect? I'm joking. But don't disrespect Sheik Luch either. I know people, myself included, when it comes to the LOX, I always go Jadakiss, Styles P, Sheik, Styles P, Jadakiss, Sheik. I do it too. Shout out to Sheik Luch. Sheik Luch is my man. Sheik Luch is that dude. The LOX is the LOX. I know Jadakiss is the most popular member of the LOX. Styles just dropped an album last week, so Styles is very active as well. Sheik has been dropping albums in the last few years, so Sheik is active as well. I'm not worried about the LOX performing wise, being on stage. Jadakiss already did a verses. I'm not worried about the LOX. It's Dipset I'm worried about. I don't know what kind of mood Cam is going to be in. I don't know how well Joel Santana is going to perform. Like I said, the only member of Dipset that I'm not worried about is Jim Jones. Jim Jones is active. So shout out, Sobi. I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, but okay. Thank you for the comment, Sobi. Dominic says, Joel Santana. Come on, man, my clique. I like Joel. Joel's got bars. I'm just saying, I don't know how good he's going to be able to perform not being active as the LOX. The LOX has been active. I don't know what Cam's going to do. Cam has been out there selling his horsepower, doing other stuff. The girl from his floor. Cam doing everything but performing. Jim Jones is out there. Jim Jones is doing his thing in the club. So we'll see what happens, Diamond. We'll see what happens. It's okay with the typos, no problem. Sobi says Lil Kim versus Foxy Brown. Facts. That's the only thing people want to see. When it comes to bars and catalogs, Foxy is there. Foxy got hits. Foxy got reggae hits with Baby Sham. Foxy got joints with Nas. Foxy got joints with Jay. When it comes to bars, and here is the most important aspect of why Foxy and Kim needs to do a versus. This is the most important aspect. This is the most important piece of information people need to know. In 1996, Lil Kim and Foxy Brown released their debut albums 1 week apart. That is the foundation right there. Lil Kim was mentored by Biggie. Foxy Brown was mentored by Nas and Jay-Z. Both of their albums came out 1 week apart. They have been rivals ever since then. They're both from Brooklyn. They both got bars. They both got flow. They both fashion icons. You know, go back and look at Foxy Brown. Foxy Brown was rocking that Christian Dior. Foxy was rocking that Chanel. Foxy, not as much as Kim. No disrespect to Kim. Not as much as Kim. But Foxy was rocking some stuff back then. Okay? But when it comes to bars, when it comes to battle, if Lil Kim and Nicki Minaj does a versus, they're going to be hugging. Hey, I love you, girl. Oh, I love when you did that. You was there. Yeah. Oh, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. I want to see Lil Kim play a song and Foxy Brown say, oh. And Foxy drop a joint. And Kim said, oh. And Kim drop a joint. Oh, you dropping that? I don't want to see no lovey-dovey. Nicki Minaj versus come on, man. Let me hit the comments again, man. My bad for ranting over, man. I'm sorry, y'all. Jake Banger says Kim versus Foxy. I'm telling y'all, man. Sylvester Teasdale, Foxy versus Kim. I'm telling y'all. Sobe says, and then Remy versus Trina. Remember, Trina just did a versus. Okay, so I don't know if we're gonna see Trina again. Trina just did a versus Eve some weeks back, so I don't know if you're gonna see Trina. And I don't think Trina has that deep of a catalog to do another versus. Trina has songs, but if she already did a versus, I don't know if she has enough tracks to do another versus. Remy Ma, I love Remy Ma. I don't know if Remy has 20 hits to do. Remy's my girl. I always call Remy the Queen of New York. Remy has bars. Remy was down with Terror Squad early, so she knows how to rock a mic. But I don't know if Remy has 20 hits. Hits. Not me. I could listen to and word for word Remy songs. I'm talking about hits that everybody knows. I don't know if Remy got 20 of those, y'all. Sobe says, then KRS versus Chuck D. Okay. KRS Chuck D. Interesting. Yeah. Sobe says again, oh yeah, that's it. Remy versus Eve. Again, Eve just did a versus. I don't know. Rob J. Thanks for joining the stream. Rob J says better rappers versus better records. See, this is the thing. This is the thing with that comment, Rob. This is the thing with that comment. The LOX got hits. The LOX first album, All About the Benjamins. Is that what it is? No, it was Money, Power, Respect. Money, Power, Respect. They got some joints on there. We Are the Streets has some joints on there too. The LOX has some bangers. Okay. You know what? Rob J, better rappers versus better records. All right. I'm going to go with that. Jake Banger says Janet versus Mariah will be bigger. Woo. 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 Wow. I didn't see that coming. Jake Banger says Janet Jackson versus Mariah Carey will be bigger. That is facts. I didn't think of that. If you get Janet Jackson and Mariah Carey on a versus stage, whoo. Jake, I'm paying for a ticket to go see that. I'm paying for a ticket to go see Mariah versus Janet. That's crazy. If that happens, oh, versus is gone. Versus is gone. If Swiss Beats and Timberland put together Janet Jackson versus Mariah Carey, oh, versus is gone. Oh, I didn't see that coming. Jake, good one. I didn't see that. Yeah, I'm signing up for that. But I gotta choose. I'm going with Janet. If Janet Mariah Carey, I'm signing up for it. I'm buying a ticket to go see that. I'm going Janet Jackson. AJ the DJ. AJ, what's up, man? Welcome back. AJ the DJ is back in the building. AJ said, what up, bro? Just posted up. Thanks for dropping in, AJ. Ain't seen you in a minute, man. Hope everything is good with you and the family. Hope everything is over there good on your side. Rob J says, the LOX have better rappers. Dipsets have better records. I don't know about that, y'all. I don't know about that. I like them both. I got their albums. I bought their albums. I listened to them religiously. They all right. Poor Pits 206. Thank you. Appreciate it. Olan 532 Red says Mary J versus Mariah Carey. Woo. Now you're playing around too much, man. I'm gonna be biased. Olan. I'm gonna be biased. Mary J. Blige Share My World album got me through one of my hardest breakups when I was young. I was super in love with this young lady, and it didn't work out. And I ended up purchasing Mary J's Share My World album. And Mary J is sitting in that car with the Fendi glasses on. And I went home and I put the album in my disc changer. They said a grown man ain't supposed to cry. I'm going to be biased, Olin. Olin 532 Red. Mary J. Blige versus Mariah Carey. I'm going to be biased. I'll go with Mary J. Blige. Shout out to Mariah Carey. Mary J. All day. Killer Kev Dog. Peace. The LOX in a close one. Killer Kev. Shout out. Killer Kev going with the LOX. Woo! With a close win. All right, Killer Kev. All right. Okay. Dominonic says, boss, these topics were super cool. Thank you very much, Dominonics. I appreciate it. Appreciate you for always joining the stream. You know how we do. Thank you very much. And again, let me just say this, man. Let me just say this. I'm going to piggyback off of what Dominonics just says. This stream is nothing without you guys, man. That might sound mad corny or mad cliche, but it's true. All right? I want to thank you guys for always joining our Thursday lives, jumping in the chat, talking about hip-hop. I love hip-hop. You guys love hip-hop, so I want to say thank you guys for always joining our stream. Really, really appreciate it, man. And we got some stuff coming up for y'all soon, too, man. Nas is dropping his 20th anniversary for It Was Written, so we got some more giveaways for y'all coming soon. Thank you for that comment, Diamond Onyx. Really appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that like button like Diamond just said. Eric Stone says, Onyx versus MOP. Woo! I don't know if MOP has enough hits for Onyx. Eric Stone, MOP is a phenomenal rap group, but we are talking about 20 hits. Onyx will smash MOP. And again, people have to take into consider how active those artists are. MOP is not out there performing like that. If I'm wrong, correct me. Onyx is still doing shows. Onyx is still out there acting, stage presence, vocals. Onyx is still releasing music to this day. If we go back in their catalog, you go back in Onyx catalog, you go back in MOP's catalog, it's no comparison. Onyx is going to smash MOP. Let's move on. AJ the DJ. Foxy got bars, but people want to see Kim and Nicki. They're the same person, just a new era. This is why you cannot have a Nicki versus Lil Kim. People, listen. You know what versus is? The word versus means versus. Okay, me versus you, you versus me. Not a hug fest, not a love fest, not a I appreciate you. I want to give you your flowers. No, versus you versus me. Your song versus my song. Why do you think Jeezy and Gucci versus had such huge numbers? Jeezy versus Gucci was one of the biggest verses. Go back and look at the numbers from the Jeezy versus Gucci verses. Gucci is not that super lyrical artist like Jeezy. But people knew that they were going to go song for song for song for song. People don't want to see this love fest. Yes, it's good for the culture. It's good to see the artists go up there and perform the songs and do this. Why do you think nobody's talking about the Eve versus Trina verses? It's verses. People don't want to see these. Give them your flowers. It's cool. It's cool. I appreciate it. But we want to see verses. Sorry about that, yo. Thanks for that comment, AJ. AJ the DJ also says Foxy got more bars than both of them. Foxy do got bars, man. That's my girl. Fox Boogie. AJ the DJ says Foxy versus Remy would be better. Foxy versus Remy would be nice. Again, I think Foxy still has more records than Remy, but if we were going to say Foxy versus Remy, I know they will. Remy is very competitive. Remy's a nice person, but Remy is super competitive. Remy's not going to go in there and be all buddy, buddy, buddy. Yes, she loves her ladies. She shout outs all of these ladies except for Nikki. But if there's a versus, Remy Ma's going to come with it. So Remy versus Foxy. Remy's my girl. I'm going with Foxy Brown. Remy's my girl. I love me some Remy. But I got to go with Foxy if that ever happens. All right. Clayton Phillips said DJ Clue versus Just Blaze. Clayton, DJ Drama is talking about DJ Clue. So recently, they asked DJ Drama who would he go against. DJ Drama says nobody can mess with him. And then somebody from the panel says it would be nice to see you go against DJ Clue. So Clayton, Just Blaze versus DJ Clue. You know I'm biased. I'm going Just Blaze. But DJ Clue is a monster. Excuse me. If we get a DJ Clue versus DJ Drama, I'm going DJ Clue. But I'm Rockefeller biased. If Just Blaze goes against DJ Clue, I'm going Just. All right, Clayton, thanks for that comment. Jake Banger says MOP versus Mobb Deep. No comparison. Mobb Deep will wash the floor with MOP. No disrespect to MOP. And again, I don't want to see a Mobb Deep versus because rest in peace, Prodigy's not here, Jake. So as much as I love Mobb Deep, I don't know how well Littles or Big Noid can spit Prodigy's rhymes. You know, Prodigy was a very unique individual. The way Prodigy spit his rhymes is I don't know. I don't want to see a Mobb Deep versus because he's not here. I don't want to see a Terror Squad versus because Pun is not here. I don't want to see a 3-6 Mafia versus not 365 UGK. I don't want to see a UGK versus because what's his name is not here. You know, so Mobb Deep versus MOP. I'm going Mobb Deep all day, but I think they should pump their brakes on that one because, like I said, rest in peace. Prodigy's not here to do his verses. We're going to get ready to get up out of here, man. It's already 1:03. We on the hour. We over the hour mark, man. I want to thank y'all for joining the stream. Let me hit a few more comments before we get out of here. Y'all killing the comments today. Samurai Beast Walker, thanks for joining the stream. Samurai Beast Walker says, my favorite Jadakiss song is We're Gonna Make It. Oh, tough song. That's tough. That's a tough song. All right, what about Why? You don't like Why? Why is a tough song, too. All right, Samurai, good song. We gonna make it. Paul Pitts says, based on the impact these albums have on me, I have to go with number 1, Dr. Dre The Chronic. Number 2, Snoop Doggy Dogg Doggy Style. Number 3, Tupac, All Eyes on Me. Damn, you went all West Coast. Paul Pitts 206, you went all West Coast. I'm not mad at that. That Doggy Style album, phenomenal. Chronic, phenomenal. All Eyes on Me, double CD, phenomenal. I can't get mad at that, Paul Pitts. That's a good list. Samurai Beast Warrior says, who is Dipset better than Jadakiss? I wait. Who in Dipset is better than Jadakiss? I'll wait. Nah, Jadakiss is a better artist than Cam. Jadakiss is a better artist than Jim. Jadakiss is the better artist than Joel. Samurai's not lying. Jimmy Jones got big songs, Ballin' and stuff like that. Cam got big songs too, but like Samurai Beast Walker says, better than Jadakiss? Nah, ain't happening. Yo, I want to thank everybody for joining the stream this week. Thank you. Don't forget, y'all, we're gonna have another live next week Thursday before that versus comes up. Don't forget, tomorrow is Freestyle Friday. We got a special Freestyle Friday dropping tomorrow. Turn your notifications on. Check out a new Freestyle Friday dropping tomorrow. We dropped the verses, the Nori versus Beanie Siegel. If you haven't watched that, go check that one out. Drop a comment. Let me know what y'all think about that one. And if you haven't gone on to the community section yet and drop your vote, don't forget, we posted up. There's 20 albums on there. This wasn't my list, by the way. I found this online, so don't give me props for this. This is somebody else's list. But we posted up on our communities page. 20 albums on there. You gotta pick 3 of them. And Samurai just dropped his 3. So yo, I want to thank y'all for joining the stream. It's your boy Onslaught Tree. We're gonna see y'all next Thursday night lives. I'm up out of here.